Sometimes people use digital to sort of expand storyline and take you through sort of a B character. What we wanted to use from the outset was, how do we start to blur the lines between fiction and reality? How do we toggle people between the linear experience and the digital experience? When we did the pre-linear, we had, before the show ever aired, over 3 million people sample it. Now sometimes people have done pre-linears and they've had 6 million. Some of that's inflated because of Facebook. But what that allowed us to do is it changed the conversation from being a quantitative conversation to a qualitative, and that became the metric that mattered, and we knew we had a hit, and that we picked up Mr. Robot for season 2 before we ever premiered on the linear broadcast channel. So that even when it premiered, Linda was talking about, as we went out in the marketplace, this is a franchise that you want to hitch yourself to. And I think as we start to think about sort of the archaic metrics in the marketplace, I think this show really helped us to sort of change that conversation.
What was a pre-established audience for a piece of content that was really rested in authenticity, right? And when you're dealing with the fear of F society turning on you, you have to be really particular about who you bring in as a partner, because there's limited opportunities, which is actually great for the right partner or right marketer to get involved. So a brand that gets it is going to really benefit across every platform.
Fanning the flames and creating this immersive experience that never stops, that is the business that we're in. And I will tell you, it's incredibly difficult. It's a lot more work than the olden days when you just had to put up a couple spots, call it a day.
So all of our partners buy into that. We have to deliver on that, and they're actually valuing and spreading the word with us about the dedication and respect we have for what we're doing, that everything about it is real and authentic. Right, so you're able to kind of put a leash on that passionate viewer, right? And then follow them across every platform or ride along with them as our marketing partners wherever they go to seek out Mr. Robot information. Sharing data, as we, kind of who grew up in the traditional world, is really in service to helping marketing partners move product, but also respecting the consumer experience. So that's a whole different panel discussion we can talk about.
We don't need to go there.
But to your question, we get what we can get, but the beauty of what Mr. Robot allows us to do is bust out through the kind of handcuffs that we have on by just Nielsen, and talk about a broad array of metrics or measurement that proves the ROI of the investment of our partners in a very, very different way.